here at Bear Valley Bikes today with legendary Tinker Juarez. And lately he's been in the news quite a bit because the first American to win a World Cup since 1994, Christopher Blevins, we're so excited about this. And the past winner 27 years ago is none other than Tinker Juarez. And there's a great story about the day before that event and kind of the things that went down. It was at Silverstone in Canada, is that correct?
Right.
And it was the finals of the World Cup Series.
It was the final race, yep.
In 1994, I think Bart Brinchens won the overall, I believe.
Yeah.
Anyway, so tell me a little bit about what happened the day before.
Well, all I remember is I was lost for a long time, and it was the night before. It was the day before the World Cup race, and it was a final race. And I went out and just went on some just backcountry trails. And next thing you know, I was like trying to find my way back, and then I just couldn't figure out which way my place was. Everything everything was so tall. The trees were all big, and they all were exactly the same. And then there was all of a sudden all kinds of different trails.
Roads going in every direction.
And they're all dirt roads, and I just...
So you think you're out there like 6 hours or longer?
It was almost
hours?
down to like sunset. I mean, it was like dark.
You went out in the morning and it was getting dark and you're like, holy shit, I'm
it
stuck
was a
out
good
here at the
solid
dock.
more than 5, probably even 6 hours.
Yeah, the rumor had it that they had like helicopters looking for you and all kinds of other people. I don't know if that was true, but yeah. And then the next day, you know, you got on the start line for the World Cup. How did you feel? How were your legs and stuff?
You know, that's a good question because I don't really remember.
You don't remember how you
yeah, I mean, I probably was just psyched just to be able to just race and yeah.
Yeah, you weren't lost in the woods still, right? Like you're eaten by a bear. Tinker Juarez, eaten by a bear, lost in the woods in Canada. So, and then how did that race? What went down in that race?
All I remember is I won the race, and that was all. I don't even remember who was in the top 5, and it's been so long I never even took time to check it out or see who was top 5 because all of a sudden we were hearing this news that I was the last World Cup winner, and it was like news to me. And,
27 years ago.
Yeah, and so yeah, it was great to just know that I was the last guy to do it.
Yeah, that was a heck of an accomplishment. I mean, you see 92, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you were, I mean, pretty much the fastest American right there with Tomac and Ned, and, you know, there was a couple other guys, but you're, like, in the World Cup, I remember quite a few years in Napa, like, you were the top place American for...
94 was actually one of my best years ever in my career. I think I was a normal winner, I was silver medalist and silver medalist in the World Championships, and I think I was top 3 ranking in the World Cup.
In the World Cup. And then you get second at Vail at the World Championships.
Yeah, it was in the same year, 94.
Yeah, you almost won the World Championships.
Yeah,
you were really close.
Missed it by like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that was a great race too. Who won it that year? Was it?
It was the white kid. He looks.
Hendrik de Jonas?
Yeah.
Hendrik de Jonas. Yeah, he won quite a few World Championships.
Yeah.
So Tinker's here to do the Grizzly 100.
Yeah.
That is this weekend. So come out and join us. Any thoughts about the Grizzly?
I'm looking forward to it. You know, after seems like winning the Masters and.
Yeah, he just won Masters World Championships too in France.
Yeah.
For what, the second or third time, something like that?
This is my third time, yeah.
Third time,
and it just seemed like now my training is just coming along, feeling much more like it's coming. It's just coming together. Good, it just felt better now that I'm training. Everything just feels more. I feel more relaxed. And no matter what happens. You know, I just love doing this race. It's a great race. It's a hard race, so might look happy today, but after that race on Saturday, I'm going to definitely be having that hurting look.
Sierra Nevada at the end, right?
Right.
We'll get a Sierra Nevada at the end. So Radford is in the best condition I've ever seen it in. They plowed it. It's totally dialed. We did a ton of trail work on Upper Sart. It's still really narrow, still really dangerous, but really super fun as well. We worked on Seven Oaks a bunch, and we cleared back the bushes and cleaned up the corners and got some of the gravel out of the way. So it should be really good. Tinker has been an ambassador to the Grizzly since the very beginning, and it's always an honor and a pleasure to have him here with us. We have a special Tinker Juarez memorial bike up there that's autographed by him as well. He's got a super top secret new gravel bike that he's riding that we can't talk about, but it's pretty sweet. We did some gold bar tape on it. Excellent. So, Tinker, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, it's great to be here. It's always great stopping by. I always love checking out the shop and seeing what's new and checking out these trophies. I'm getting pretty pumped up. I'd love to try to collect one this weekend.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for coming by.
Thanks.